Feels like I don't know. Who knows? Hey, good afternoon. Welcome. My name's Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Welcome. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everybody.
Bridget Lynn's back.
I'm back.
Hi. Mary Santora is out this week. So Bridget was kind enough to come in today. Poundcake's back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people. Happy Monday.
If you'd like to join us, please do. 216-578-1007. 800-348-1007. I want to shoot me a text, 35192. I'm going to go right into it, Cody, okay?
That's okay.
I get in this morning, and I'm starting to, I'm my normal morning routine when I get here, 8:30, 8:45. And I can't have this studio yet because Mark Nolan does his show in here. And so I have to wait till Nolan's show is over. So I'm out there, and I'm writing and prepping and whatever. And I'm typing, and it's Monday morning, so there's a lot of people here. There's sales meetings and things. And the desk in front of me is where Rob sits, our boss, Rob. And so we're clicking away, and I see him push his chair back, and he whips his head around, and he goes, dude. And I go, what? He goes, did you see this email? And I go, no. And so, because I hadn't had my email open, well, it was in another tab, right?
Okay.
So I opened my email. It's Poundcake's resignation letter.
Wait, is this a joke?
No, he's leaving.
I play about a lot of things I would never play about
Poundcake's
a job.
leaving the show.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Wait, Poundcake, my heart just dropped.
No. Let me walk you through this. Your heart. So, dude, I hear he didn't give me a head up or anything, right? So it's an email that is addressed to me and our two bosses here. And it's his resignation letter that he's leaving. He's got a gig. But here's the thing, Cody. It says, this is my 2 weeks notice, except I'm gone all next week and we're out Friday.
Correct.
So it's like 4 days notice, right? So Thursday is his
we're out
last day.
all next week?
Yeah, I'm in Florida all next week.
Okay, all right. I need to check my emails.
So,
he might have asked me for a job. I don't even know. I don't read my emails.
So, so Poundcake's last day on the show is Thursday.
Poundcake, I don't know what to say. I'm so sad.
It's a real kick in the prick for this show because but again, I'm mad because this company somehow could never figure it out. Over the past few years, I'm like, we got to figure out
how to pay him.
Because I want to keep this dude. They could never figure it out. Nobody could figure it out. So this is what it is. It's what it is. He's leaving the show. And I wouldn't even be mad. All these years I was like, when you're doing overnights in Omaha or whatever, it's going to, whatever. It's not even that. You got a good, talented dude. Mm-hmm. He's leaving. He's getting like a square job.
So you're not mad at Poundcake. You're mad at the company.
Of course not.
Yes.
No. I'm really bummed out because Poundcake is a very popular part of this show. We have a good crew. You know what I mean? Like the vibe is good. I mean, it's something's always changing because like Mary's in New York now and whatever. So it just blows, man. So thanks. You ruined my day from the minute I got here, Cody.
I'm sorry.
From the minute I got here, you ruined my day.
This is so upsetting. I was not ready for this.
I wasn't either.
I'm bummed out, man.
Out of the 3 people I thought I was going to get a resignation letter from, he was the deadly. Actually, I shouldn't even say that because I've been saying, I'm like, there are so many dummies walking around with microphones. And I'm like, here's a dude who's talented. God, I've been saying this for years. We got to figure something out. Just apparently was not a priority. So, yeah, he's got to go get a square gig. So then I go, okay, well, it ain't 2 weeks, but because we're gone all next week. So I go, so is the opening day broadcast your last show? And he goes, no, that's my first day of work. So Thursday is his last day
on air
here. So his last show with Mary, she didn't even know it. Your last show with her was last week.
Let's just not tell her. Let her come back.
I mean,
she's probably finding out, like getting texts right now, blowing up.
Right. I'm looking at the silver lining in all of this. I am just so thankful. I really am thankful. I get to do one last show with you.
As a former Zip, the two of you, former Akron Zips, I'm glad you're here too.
Oh, Poundcake. Number one, first of all, I'm happy for you because I'm assuming you have a great opportunity, which is very well deserved. You are so talented. You bring so much to the show. I can't wait to hear what you're doing next.
Here's the problem.
I have to say, as a fan of this show, this is really upsetting.
I don't want to speak for Poundcake, but here's the thing. Is it a great opportunity or is it just something where you're going to be making more money?
It's both. I mean,
okay.
It's a
But
job.
it's not in radio.
It's not in radio at all.
No.
Here's the thing. I'll kind of give you guys a rundown. I've thought about this.
I got to screen my own phones.
Well, or maybe
You see how this impacts me?
get an intern or get.
We don't have
get
interns.
Get a
You were like my last intern. What are you talking about?
And they'll see this as like, oh, Bill.
Oh, great. Oh,
they got so much chemistry together anyway. They can just do this all.
with all
So
the
there's going to be
DMs.
shows coming up when Mary's gone where it's going to be the Alan and Bill show.
You can hire somebody to take the spot. I want you guys to get someone
What?
to.
How would we do? I tried to
A
get
college
you
student
paid.
a
college student.
Yeah, absolutely. I got this job when I was in college, but
Yes,
here's
but
the
you
thing.
have the raw materials. You're like a funny, interesting dude. You check a lot
There's
of boxes.
Plenty of other talented, funny,
Oh,
interesting people
I-
around
You're
here.
rare, Poundcake. You're rare.
In many ways, you are. And I told
Well,
you that
funny,
when you
interesting,
started.
and willing to work for what they were paying you. That's a
Fair
big
enough.
part of it.
Listen, I gave it a good run. It's
You
eight-
did.
eight
I
and a
know
half
you
years.
did. I know you did.
I tried everything. I whether it be working part-time jobs. Last year, I kind of like overextended myself. I had my morning job. I had this job. I was doing weddings and stuff on the weekends. But by that time, I was burned out, and I have other projects. I know you guys are on me about, doing a podcast and doing other things than radio. But I got into this business for the love of the craft. I wasn't on to promote anything. I'm not a comedian. I didn't have like a line that I was trying to promote. I loved radio. I'm a radio purist, if you will. So I would have done anything in radio just to be here. And so I was going to do anything to try and make it work. So I've tried things. Nothing really stuck.
I kept telling him,
So-
I'm like, you got to figure this thing out. I was telling, not our local guys so much because they were on board. I'm like, we've got to figure this out.
It's more national.
Because he's going to split, man. And
So
that's
as far-
exactly what happened.
So I came up with this because I was going to think, okay, maybe another part-time job. But this job is in the middle of the day. It's in the middle of first shift and the starting of second
It's
shift. So
impossible to work around.
it's impossible. So what I decided to do, I'm going to get a job that I like that does have, pay, benefits, PTO, all that stuff.
You can't say what it is you don't want to say?
I don't want to jinx it. I'm just weird like that.
Okay,
because
that's
it has
fine.
Nothing
That's fine.
to do with the show, but it's going to give me an opportunity to fund myself. I'm not funded by the deep state. I'm not funded by a sugar daddy. Even contrary to popular belief, I'm not funded by my mom. I want to fund my own projects, and I will freelance. I will do it on the side, and it will make me fall in love with it all over again because it means I really want to do it. When I work those long shifts, and when I get home, if I don't want to do it, then that shows me that I
And
really
you get to
didn't
be
want to do it.
Cody again.
Yes,
He
They're
gets
hired-
to be Cody again.
Yeah.
They hired Cody Allen Helpful Brown.
Yeah.
He keeps helpful.
Yep.
Poundcake.
So that
He's his own man.
So I'm not moving. I'm not doing anything. I thought about that too. I was like, maybe there's other opportunities in other cities, but that takes money, and I cannot move across this country for $9,000 or $9,000 literally
$9,000.
$9,000 a year.
I
It's not gonna work.
I know.
So that's where it's at. I'm still gonna be around you guys. Who knows where I will pop up? I got some things in the works, but first things first, get the money and figure everything else out.
There you go. Good for you. Yeah. Well, I couldn't be more bummed out. But I mean, but again, I fully understand it.
Yep.
I've been ringing this bell for 5 years.
Yeah.
And okay,
And I just wanted
here's what it is.
I wanted to tell you, Alan, I thoroughly appreciate you. I mean, out of college, this was my first job, my first professional job, and it's in my field. So I just want to say I appreciate you. Thank you for choosing me and giving me this opportunity because I have been in meetings where I'm not going to say who, but there are people literally told me that I begged Alan not to hire you, but you won me over. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to win these people over.
After I saw that email, I
Dude,
texted.
my heart is in my stomach.
I've been like this all day.
Dude.
I texted Poundcake in all caps. I just texted, dude. Because again, maybe one note. Next job when you find yourself, maybe give them a little heads up. Go, hey, just want to let you know. I'm going to send out an email.
I didn't want it to come from anybody other than me. So I didn't want to, even if I told you, I just found out that I got the job this morning. So I got the start date. So everything was still up in the air.
I see.
So that's why I didn't want to say anything.
And you don't want to
okay.
jinx it.
Oh, okay.
Which I get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Understood.
you still were like the first to know, Alan.
I
It
wanted
just went that fast.
Me and Rob, and Rob and Keith Kennedy got an email, and I was like, what am I looking at?
I can't even imagine how you felt.
Well, but in my brain, I'm like, good for you.
Oh my God, this is the last Poundcake Sports Break is on Wednesday.
Yes, I know.
There's so much more sports though, Poundcake.
I mean, you won like best sports personality in Cleveland.
He did.
What
Best
are we
sports
gonna
talker.
do?
Yes, under the
Oh my
wire.
gosh.
Yes. So it's merely a kind of kismet that Bridget's here today. Former Akron Zip.
Yes.
You will have done a show with Poundcake more recently than Mary Santora.
Which
So,
I feel very awful
I just
for Mary,
texted
but
Mary,
I am very...
and she is blown away.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just a real bummer. And
What'd you make it at your new job?
I'm glad.
No, it's no talent. I'm just kidding.
I heard is paid.
Yes, and that's not hard to do.
What? No, if you were like, I took a pay cut. I just need to get out of here.
Now that would be something, yes.
But
I
again,
feel like
that
this
was
whole
the
week needs to be like Poundcake Week. And
That
you guys
was
just
the
bring
thing.
back memories.
Absolutely.
that was the thing is when I first was reading the email, I was like, and I even texted him. I was like, so this isn't a radio gig? So like, if you were like, hey, got a gig, I'd be like,
Congrats.
beautiful,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I can't.
Much as I hate to lose you, if you were going to like another market, another station, obviously that's the natural progression of things. But yeah, it's a real bummer because again, that very much, it's not a situation. I'm not going to blow smoke, but this is very much not a situation where you can just go get a guy like Poundcake.
You can't.
Right?
Right.
He is a melange of a lot of weird, crazy things.
He's a unicorn.
Well, for this week,
That's exactly what I said. I
Last
said
week-
Poundcake's a unicorn. That's right.
but can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm about to drink. I'm about to live it up. Everything I wanted to do, I'm going to be so
By the
irresponsible
time he
this
leaves
week.
on Thursday, we're going to be so ready for
Yeah,
him to
you're
leave. By the way,
Can't
out
nobody
of
tell me
here.
nothing.
2
Don't let the
weeks
door-
would. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, anyway, congratulations, pal.
I appreciate it, guys.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
we'll save all the maudlin stuff for Thursday, but. And it sucks that Mary won't. She's in Vegas all week with her family, right?
Yeah.
They're like a family vacation. Then I'm gone all next week, so it will be kind of out with a whimper rather than a bang. But we'll do what we can. All right, I've got a break here. I'm way late, so if you want to send a text for anything, a lot of people already are. 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch live, and we'll be back.
This is the Alan Cox Show.